Welcome to DCTV. I'm Blake Sparling, and this is your news for today, Thursday, April 9th, 2026. An Oshawa man has been arrested after being caught attempting to start a residential fire in Curtis last week. The 23-year-old is believed to be connected to an arson that cost the life of 78-year-old Gerald Schad back in late February. The suspect was caught in possession of what police call an improvised electronic ignition device. The Durham Regional Police say the accused was on probation at the time of the fires. The 23-year-old Oshawa man is being charged with manslaughter and 2 counts of arson. 3 young men from Ajax have been charged with counts of cause of disturbance and mischief. The young men allegedly created a fake gun threat at Landmark Cinemas in Whitby on March 17th in order to create social media content. Durham Regional Police say customers were asked to leave the theater at 11:30 p.m. after several people yelled that someone had a gun. Thankfully, there were no injuries reported from the incident, and all guests were safe. The young men are now charged with 3 charges of mischief and public disturbance. The Durham College Media Hub has released their performance lineup for Oshawa Music Week. Owen Stefanis has more on the story.
Durham College's Riot Radio is giving students a chance to step into the spotlight.
The station is looking to fill volunteer roles such as on-camera hosting or learning behind the scenes with audio and video teching. The shows can be varied from sports, pop culture, health and lifestyle, music, and news. Students can get involved whether they're interested in hosting, producing, or working behind the scenes, making it a hands-on way to build experience in broadcasting. Do students need any experience to get involved?
No experience at all. We have riotradio.ca. You can apply on there to be an on-air host or broadcast tech or both. Mainly to have a show is just talk about something you're interested in. And it's awesome. Like I do a show about my favorite sitcoms.
And one of the newest summer shows you can catch right here on riotradio.ca is the Overagers Hockey Podcast, premiering Tuesdays at 10 a.m. For DCTV News, I'm Owen Stefanis.
A busy 401 on-ramp in Pickering will be facing prolonged closures starting this month. Work on the Brock Road eastbound entrance will be one of the several major infrastructure projects in the area. While some of the maintenance work will be headed by external agencies, the work on the Brock Road will be undertaken by the Ministry of Transportation. The City of Pickering has created a webpage to help residents and businesses stay updated with any changes. The Brook Road on-ramp is expected to close on April 15th for a total of 6 months, opening back up in September. Calling all Canada's Wonderland guests, there'll be a major upcoming rule change for teens. Starting in the opening for the 2026 season, teens 15 and younger will be required to have a chaperone who is at least 21 with a photo ID at 4 p.m. each night. Chaperones can only supervise 10 teens under 16 per day on park grounds and splash works. The change was due to unruly behavior over the years and is expected to remain in effect throughout the 2026 season and beyond. And that's a wrap with news. Now we shift gears to this week's sports updates with Eric Wabi.
Thanks, Blake. The 13-time OHL champions, the Oshawa Generals, have come away as big winners when the Ontario Hockey League announced that the Oshawa Generals have won the first pick in the 2026 OHL draft from the OHL Priority Selection Draft Lottery. After finishing last in the league with a record of 19 wins and 45 losses, this gave them the best odds going into the priority selection. This marks the first time since 2005 that the franchise will pick first overall. The draft is set for June 12th and 13th in Kingston, where the Generals will look to land a future all-star player to jumpstart their rebuild. The Frozen Four is set with major powerhouse schools squaring off this Thursday and Saturday. The tournament is the first with CHL players allowed. All 4 starting goalies are freshmen for the first time in history, each with CHL experience. Overall, there are 49 NHL draft picks on the rosters this year. The matchup this Thursday are North Dakota versus Wisconsin and Michigan Wolverines taking on the Denver Pioneers. Each team has a deep history in the tournament with 33 championships between the 4 schools. Durham College is celebrating their athletes' win at their Oshawa campus. With more on this is Elizabeth Miller.
From a night filled with celebration, recognition, and school pride, Durham College celebrated its top athletes at the 2025-2026 Varsity Awards.
Leading the way, Amber Edgerton of the women's rugby team, Devon Henry from men's rugby, and Jay Sean Elliott of the men's basketball team, each earning Athlete of the Year honors. Edgerton dominated the field this season, taking home OCAA Women's Rugby Sevens Player of the Year after racking up an impressive 124 points. On the men's side, Henry had a standout year, earning Player of the Year, Scoring Champion, and League All-Star. He closed the regular season with 79 points in just 6 games. And on the court, Elliott was unstoppable, leading the league in both assists and steals. He was named East Division Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and a first-team All-Star, averaging over 15 points per game.
A huge night recognizing excellence across the board. Another successful season for Durham College Athletics. I'm Elizabeth Miller at DCTV.
The race for the Art Ross Titans, but after this Wednesday, Connor McDavid has seemingly taken the lead. McDavid would lead the Edmonton Oilers to a 5-2 victory over the San Jose Sharks that moved them first place of the Pacific Division. But the performance of their captain is stealing the headlines. Connor McDavid would control the game from the start, scoring his 15th career hat trick, and would finish the game with 5 points after securing 2 assists. Don't leave quite yet. Stick with us for some more sports news after this quick break.
Oh my gosh, I'm like going to fail this class. I don't know what to do. Exams are in like 2 weeks. Ugh. What am I going to do? Should I email my prof? I don't know what to do. Like, I'm so stressed right now.
Hey, is everything okay?
No, it's not. I'm like failing one of my classes and exams are next week and I don't know what to do.
Hush, hush. Did you hear about the support that's at the DC Health and Wellness Center?
We have those here?
Hell yeah.
Where?
Come with me. See? It's posters right here.
Oh wow, I didn't even know this was all here.
Yeah, there's mental health services, there's health and wellness promotions, and you can also get contacted with SALS and the Access and Support Center.
Thank you so much. This was so helpful.
Anytime.
Exams are tough, but the support is endless. Take advantage of all the help that you can get.
The Toronto Blue Jays snapped their 6-game losing streak with a big win over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Toronto tailed late but came alive in the 7th inning, tying the game right before taking the lead in the 8th inning by a Dodgers error made by Andreas Jimenez. The Jays held on for a 4-3 victory at home, finally getting back in the win column after a tough 6-game losing streak. This is a very much needed win for the Blue Jays as they build more momentum moving forward into their next series with the Cincinnati Twins tomorrow night on Sportsnet. Game Point. Your latest sports news have ended for the day. Next up, we have the latest in entertainment and pop culture with lots of teas. Here's Kaylee Cowie with the latest in showbiz.
Thank you, Eric. Mamma mia! After its first full week in cinemas, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is blue-shelling the box office, making it inches closer to reach the top 5 highest-grossing video game adaptations worldwide. According to Box Office Mojo's report, the film has collected $14.8 million on its first discounted Tuesday at the North American box office. Its worldwide status is at $429 million, making it the sixth highest grossing video game adaptation film of all time, surpassing Rampage's total of $428 million. Will the Super Mario Galaxy movie hit #1 spot and have their Yahoo moment? We shall see. K-pop supergroup BTS is ready to light it up like dynamite with a world tour in support of their comeback album, Ariane. The 7th members are hitting the road, performing in 34 cities across the world. Their first show kicks off with the first of 3 concerts at Goyang Stadium near Seoul, South Korea. However, Canada, don't fear. BTS is performing at the Rogers Stadium on August 22nd and 23rd. So ARMY, get your light sticks, photo cards, and voices ready because their purple is ready to heart your melts away with their talent. Famous singer and songwriter Taylor Swift has been sued over alleged trademark infringement. Singer and dancer Maren Wade alleges that Swift's 2025 album, The Life of a Showgirl's branding is too close to her own Confessions of a Showgirl, a column turned live show Wade wrote in 2014. Wade's lawsuit alleges that they both share the same structure, dominant phrase, commercial impression, and are directed at the same consumers. The suit seeks an injunction that would permanently prevent Swift and her company from using The Life of a Showgirl's name and imagery. Oshawa Music Week is back in action with performances guaranteed to go supersonic. Here's Joaquin Olobe with more.
Does this spot look a little different to you on Tuesday? Well, that might be because it was the 25th anniversary of Oshawa Music Week, where students and artists gather to create an electrifying and exciting experience across Oshawa. The event kicked off at the Durham College Oshawa campus on Tuesday, April 7th, and will continue until Saturday, April 11th. The goal of this spectacle is to celebrate music in all of its beauty. Daniel Gallinger, professor in the music business program and assistant planner for this year's event, had this to say.
To me, with music, you don't have to speak a specific language to understand the music. But you can listen to the music, you can see the passion, you can see the choreography, you can enjoy the instrumentalness of the music. So yeah, it's music to me really has no borders. Everyone can enjoy it. Music is for everybody.
Also a part of the music business program as a first-year student, Maria Valencia had her input as well.
Connect with the people just by expressing, by interpreting what the soul wants to interpret. So it's maybe how I perceive it can bring communities together because we express through vibrations, through notes, through pretty sounds.
Another show will start later this evening at 222, the side entrance of the Bond Street Event Center. This is Joaquin Olabe for DCTV News. Back to the studio.
Coming 2029, the Oscars will move from the Dolby Theater in Hollywood to their new home at the Peacock Theater at LA Live, located in downtown Los Angeles. The Academy stated that the Peacock Theater will undergo comprehensive enhancements as part of a new deal made with the Anschutz Entertainment Group, the company that owns LA Live. This change aligns with the Oscars moving to YouTube for streaming, also starting in 2029. For now, the Oscars will continue to be hosted at the Dolby Theater and televised on ABC until its 100th ceremony in 2028. And that's your latest entertainment gossip. We now move to Josiah Strong with your latest 5-day weather forecast.
Thank you, Kaylee. The weather is heating, temperature definitely heating up this week. As today, we have a current high of 17 and a low of 1. Expect rain tomorrow, as well as a high of 8 and a low of -2. Saturday is sunny with a high of 9 and a low of 1. Don't get used to that sunny weather because Sunday is going to be rainy and running off like for the entire week. Sunday we get a high of 13, a low of 10, and Monday the high of 18 and a low of 10 again. Man, spring is finally beginning to bloom, but don't put those coats away yet and be sure to keep your umbrellas handy. And that's your 5-day weather forecast. Now back to Blake Sparling to wrap things up.
And that concludes our news on campus and beyond for today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow us on X and Instagram at DC Broadcasting, or check out our website at dctv.ca. We'll see you next time, and have a great day.